Welcome back to the gun dungeon. I am currently still sitting here loading up on some of these 30 super carries. I think this is what I was loading in the last R&R that I did, reloading and rambling. That's what we got today, is another R&R. And it's rambling because these are completely uncut. And I tend to ramble a lot, so that's what we got. But I was sitting there reloading, took a little break, went and got on, I don't know, some sort of social media. I can't remember what it was. But I saw the dumbest comment that I have ever seen. And I've seen it a few times. It's not the first time I've seen it. But of course, it was from some leftist liberal chick. Probably had blue hair, I was betting. And it was talking about, the post itself was talking about handguns for defensive purposes. And the girl said, real men don't need guns to defend themselves or their family. What? What does that even mean? How does using a gun or not using a gun, either one, determine if you're a real man? And I thought, from a leftist liberal logic, that being a real man was a bad thing anyways. Isn't masculinity toxic? That's what I thought their last stance on masculinity and being a man was. But how... I don't understand how that even makes sense in someone's mind, that if you're a real man, you don't need a gun to defend yourself or defend your family from someone else with a gun. Let's just say all guns disappeared. There are no guns anywhere. They were never invented. We still have swords and rocks and sticks with nails in them. That's what we're using. Would the logic then be, a real man doesn't need a sword? Yeah, let me just throw my forearm up here and block that sword and then beat the guy to death with my nub because I'm a real man. How does this logic make sense? If you're a real man, you will do everything you can. Put yourself at every advantage that you can have to protect your family, because that is your job. A real man's job is to protect his family at all costs. And whatever advantage you can give yourself to do that just increases the odds that you can actually protect your family. So a real man doesn't need a gun to protect his family. You're right. You're right. A real man walks out, can take 9mm to the chest, and then go just beat the snot out of the armed intruder with my bleeding torso melting all over the living room as I bleed out in front of my kids. And then God knows what happens after that. That sounds like a real man to me. I mean, is training for martial arts, is that not being a real man? Because you are putting yourself in an advantage against someone else by training in hand-to-hand combat. Does a real man not need to train because they're just so manly that all the manliness just comes out of them in a moment's notice? Like the whole bar bro that says, hey, you don't know me, man. When I get mad, I just see red. I wake up and everybody's on the floor because I'm such a badass. And you don't know me. Just see red. So mad. In all reality, couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper sack. But I'm a little heated over this one. It just, how someone can get through life being that dumb and made it to an adult state and didn't suffocate on their own pillow at nighttime because they were too stupid to even roll over. I don't know how they made it. It just, I get having differences of opinions. You can have a differing opinion. But when your opinion is coming across in such a stupid manner, you lose all credibility. So if you're an anti-gunner watching this, don't say stupid shit, because you will not make a point. You will not get your point across. Everything you say after that is considered hogwash because you're now considered an idiot. But anyways, this isn't going to be a real long R&R, but Let me know what your all's thoughts in the comments are. Are you a real man? Do you choose to protect your family with stuffed teddy bears and rainbows and unicorns instead of firearms? Let me know how manly you all are down in the comments. But anyways, till next time, guys, stay tuned.